Fellow Groggers, welcome back to Grog Games. It's your boy Super Potion. Today we are doing our Twitter D&D recap. So you may be asking yourself, Super Potion, why is this on a Wednesday? In which case, I would say, because it is now. That's why. Normally this was on Thursdays. It was like 4 videos a week that we were doing, and I sort of want to put more editing content into this. So we're going to try this out for a while, see how it goes. And if you like it, let me know, and that'd be cool. But we have a lot to get into, so let's go to Twitter and see what happened in the last 2 weeks. And what's going to happen next with Charlotte Stone and the rest of our party for D&D. Charlotte instinctively pivots to the noise creeping up on her. As she turns, she sees a man in a black robe. Then from behind her again, where she was just looking, she hears a noise. The sound of a hand bursting through the ground. Possibly a zombie. And with 44%, we said cast Fireball at the man in front of us, instead of running the party, running away from both, or turning towards the zombie and maybe fireballing the zombie. Shout out to Jake in the Box 123 saying, well, she is unsure of the man's intentions, but I have never heard of a friendly zombie, ... many dots. So the man could be okay, but 100% the zombie is a problem. That is a fair thought, Jake. That is a fair thought. Tweet number 2 for the last, well, I skipped a few weeks, but the last one. You cast a fireball at the man. It dissolves in midair. The man suddenly disappears. You turn around again back to where the zombie noise was coming from, and you see him placing a glowing hand on the zombie's head that is protruding from the ground. Suddenly the zombie's head explodes violently, and you hear 3 sounds simultaneously. The first is your party approaching, the second is more zombies emerging, and the third is the man saying, their heads. What do we do? And with 35%, we are going to fireball the zombies. The other options were to warn the town, cast an illusion, or use a team attack with Isabel. And Grinch is just too good with that Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, that's too good. So now is where it sort of gets intense, guys. I'm gonna try a new battle style with you. So let me know what you think down in the comments, and let's crack into it. Okay, so I already rolled for initiative, and here's what's going on. We have our girl Charlotte, our character, getting 15 for initiative. She's going first. Then we have Isabel, Glorko, Belrand, Penderdrep, and then the zombies. First thing you do is look around, and you can see on the field that it looks somewhat like that. If you remember, Penderdrep and Glorko were fighting on the sidelines of the graveyard. You and Isabel had split up and gone the other side of the graveyard on the right side, whereas Belrand, Glorko, and Penderdrep have been on the left side. Penderdrep and Glorko were in a fight of some sort, and so they were unable to come to your aid right away when that first zombie came up and when that man came up. So that's what the field looks like right now. This is what's gonna happen. Charlotte and Isabel are basically surrounded by 3 zombies right now. Charlotte charges her fireball and casts it at the nearest zombie. And watch this, watch this. Charlotte casts a fireball at the nearest zombie. Unfortunately, she seems to be trembling a little bit and her aim is off, and it just sort of passes right past the zombie's shoulder, dealing no damage whatsoever. Isabel goes next, and luckily she is steady with her aim. She fires an arrow straight at the zombie, the one that Charlotte had tried to shoot at, and blows its head clean off. Glorko the Goblin is next, and he runs towards the closest zombie. He strolls up a little bit, 5 feet, and then takes out his sling. Glorko let flies a rock right at the zombie. The rock hits the zombie square in the head, it staggers a little bit, and averts its attention towards the other 3 across the way, Glorko, Penderdrep, and Belrand. Belrand, showing no fear, charges towards the same zombie that Glorko attacked with his sling. He uses his charge ability to make the distance from where he was at to the current zombie, slashes at it with his sword, and cuts its arm off. The zombie is injured but not down. It is Penderdrep's turn, and for his turn, he just walks towards the zombie. Like I said before, the graveyard's about 100 feet, so it's pretty small, but still, Penderdrep can't cover that distance, so he walks forward for his turn. Now it's the zombie's turn. So the zombie that Belrand attacked goes first for the zombie's turn. He unfortunately rolled pretty high, so what happens is he strolls up to Belrand before Belrand can react, and he bites his neck. Belrand staggers back in pain as blood starts gushing out of his neck continuously. He's now majorly injured. The zombie closest to Isabel and Charlotte walks up and attempts to attack them. However, it stumbles and actually trips and falls on the ground for a second. It got like a 2. 3 more zombies spawn though, and the map suddenly looks like this. So luckily that man is there as well. He runs up towards the zombie that had just tripped, trying to attack Charlotte, and blows his head off, just like the last one. Charlotte shoots a second fireball at a zombie that spawned in front of her. Luckily this time she does not miss. Blows the zombie's head clean off, and its body crumbles to the ground. Another zombie spawns behind Charlotte and Isabel. Luckily Isabel notices and fires an arrow directly at it. This time unfortunately she misses the head, hits it in the chest, and does a little bit of damage. Lorco comes to Belran's rescue. He fires a sling at the zombie that had attacked Belran. This time he's able to hit it directly in the head, and he caves it in and it slumps to the ground. Finally, our saving grace, our priest has arrived. Penderdrep, it is his time to shine, right? This is zombies, this is his time. He's gonna save us. He casts holy light at a zombie that has spawned recently. Are you shitting me? Penderdrep raises his hand and with a light golden fist casts it at the zombie. The zombie illuminates slightly for a second, stops, and then the light fades and he continues on. I don't know what you want me to tell you. So it's Belran's turn. Even though he's hurt, he's able to charge towards the zombie that Penderdrep was unable to cast off. He slashes down with his sword and he's able to wound the zombie in the chest. Belran then uses an adrenaline boost to attack a second time. Unfortunately, in his bloodlust, he misses the zombie completely. We are just getting terrible rolls here. I am so sorry. It's now the zombie's turn. The zombie that Isabel fired an arrow at walks towards her. The zombie that Belran attacked walks towards him and tries to grab him. Luckily, Belran's able to react and he jumps back before that can happen. Before anyone else can move, a rumbling almost like an earthquake erupts throughout the graveyard and everyone sort of stumbles around. It lasts about 30 seconds, and when it's over, you can see all of the graves are beginning to move. So fellow Groggers, I think I'll leave you at that. This has been our Twitter D&D RPG game, where we go ahead and choose our party's actions based on polls, if you didn't know already. Playlist will be in the description if you want to watch the whole thing from the beginning. It's not that long, and then you'll get caught up, and then you can help us vote on Friday. That'd be amazing. If you have any questions or suggestions for the series in terms of characters, in terms of storyline, anything else, let me know down in the comments, DM me on Twitter, anything like that. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.